consensus, facilitation is the essential skill for anyone working collaboratively with others. The audience. This workbook contains valuable information for anyone facilitating group interactions. This is a huge constituency, which includes team leaders and team members, project managers, any supervisor or manager who holds staff meetings, community developers, teachers in traditional classroom settings, therapists who lead support groups, marketing consultants who run focus groups, teachers of adult continuing education programs, negotiators and conflict mediators, quality consultants leading process improvement initiatives like Six Sigma, consultants intervening in conflicts, anyone teaching others to facilitate, anyone called on to lead a discussion or run a meeting. Since facilitation was designed as a role for neutral outsiders, the strategies and techniques in this book are described from the perspective of the external facilitator. Since more and more facilitation is being done by those who have a stake in the outcome of discussions, the third edition includes strategies that help leaders and group members manage the challenges of staying neutral. Content Overview. The book is organized into 11 chapters. Checklists and tools have not been collected in an appendix, but instead are located throughout each chapter near the related materials. Chapter 1 outlines what facilitation is and its main applications. It differentiates process from content and outlines the core practices. It also addresses facilitation issues such as neutrality, how assertive a facilitator can be, and how to balance the role of the group leader with that of the facilitator. Chapter 1 also describes what facilitators do at the beginning, middle, and end of discussions. It provides information about the language of facilitation, the principles of giving and receiving feedback, plus a thumbnail sketch of the best and worst practices of facilitators. At the end of the chapter, there are 2 observation sheets and a 4-level skills self-assessment, useful to anyone hoping for feedback on current skills. Chapter 2 is a new addition to this book. It features important information about the central role of questioning in the practice of facilitation and how to use questions effectively. Question types and formats are outlined, along with guidance about the importance of follow-on questions. This new chapter also provides a bank of questions that are useful for learning more about the client. Chapter 3 explores the stages of designing and managing a facilitation assignment. It describes the importance of each step in the facilitation process: assessment, design, feedback, refinement, and final preparation. Helpful checklists are also provided to guide the start, middle, and end of any facilitation session. Chapter 4 focuses on how facilitation can be managed by leaders. This is a major new addition and reflects the growing awareness among leaders of the importance of process management. This chapter explores the challenges leaders face when they facilitate and provides strategies that help leaders effectively manage a group process. This chapter also discusses the issues encountered when the facilitator feels he or she lacks authority or is working with people of senior rank. Chapter 5 focuses on knowing your participants and provides information about the 4 most commonly used needs assessment techniques. Sample assessment questions and surveys are provided. This chapter also discusses the differences between facilitating groups and facilitating teams and passes along strategies for getting any group to behave more like an effective team. The creation of team norms is discussed, along with an overview of the team growth stages and the corresponding facilitation strategies that work best at each stage. Chapter 6 begins with a frank discussion of the many reasons people are often less than enthusiastic to be involved in a meeting or workshop and provides tested strategies for overcoming these blocks, including ideas on gaining buy-in. High participation techniques are also shared, along with a training plan to encourage effective meeting behaviors in members. Chapter 7 delves into the complexities of decision-making. Facilitators are introduced to the types of discussions and the importance of clarifying empowerment. Various methods for reaching decisions are described and differentiated. The pros, cons, and uses of each approach are explored, along with an expanded discussion of consensus building.